Hi. Hi and welcome back. It's good to have you back. Thank you if you follow me and this helps you. I'm happy if it does. So let's just get into it. Today I want to talk about a step that I found key in my spiritual growth. Um, and that is acceptance and surrender. Now you see, we are educated to really hold on for dear life, aren't we? We're educated to chase things in our life, right? We want to do stuff. We get big to-do lists if we're committed, right? We want to achieve. We want to realize different things in life, don't we? I know I did. And if you're anything like I was, and even if you're not, just sin 111 there, even if you're not, obviously I was an overachiever. And I was that because that's the way I was educated to be, and that's who I became. And I don't regret it, but I was always in this state of chasing, right? I gotta get this, I gotta get that. And then it's my opinion that we all are in that state, really, because that's where society conditions us to be in. It's good to be in that state. You get to have wealth, you get to have various good things, good desired things in society, don't we? So, yeah, I was just chasing all sorts of things like that. And sometimes life has to give you a slap. Wake up. Wake up. It's not the way it works. You see, I'm a Pisces. And the Pisces, you see two fish. And the thing is, it's like one of them is interpreted as going against the stream, and one of them is interpreted as flowing with the stream. Now, most of my life, until relatively recently, I was the fish that swam against the current. And I was achieving in spite of any odd. And I was really proud of it. Fair enough. But there is another way. There is a way in life where you can flow with life. You can flow with this God-given energy. Because the universe will always give you the opportunities that are the best for you to grow. Sometimes you may think they're very painful, sometimes they may be, but that's what you need right then. But if you set out your energy, you will get back. This is the basis of manifestation. Of course, if you try to manifest things in your life based on your egoic beliefs, it's not really gonna help, is it? So, yeah, that's what my switch was, from being this fish to being this fish that goes with the flow of life. And the key to that, and it took me 3 minutes and 33 seconds to get there, is, for me, that key was acceptance and surrendering to the flow of life. And we tend not to do that because we see it as a weakness. Yeah, I know I did. And it took being bedridden for a while and to stop fighting it and to accept it. And when I accepted that, I started to accept other things in my life. And then I started to surrender to the experience of life. And then everything changed. Magic starts happening. Because you're aligned with the universe. You're aligned with the fundamental energies that flow through you, and that is you. And it's just something that you can't explain to someone who doesn't experience it. All of the spiritual growth area, and you cannot even call it that if you've got some problem with the word spiritual, but all of this is about becoming a better version of yourself. Not comparing yourself to anyone else, but becoming the best version of you. And deep down inside, I always wanted to be that in my life, but I was achieving it. I was doing it. I was going at it in the wrong way in my perspective right now. Because I know I've done it that way, and now I'm doing it this other way. And guess what? What do you think is the best way for you, for your mental health? There's people who will tell me now that maybe there's something, maybe that my mind is going in loops or all sorts. Well, no, it's not about that. My mind is super relaxed now because I do not put the pressures on me that most people in society do. Because I flow with the experience of life, and I trust that that will give me everything that I could ever desire or need or want, and everything that's good for me. And it's not misleading me. It is what I expect it to be, because life is what you make of it. But not in the sense that you pull and chase, but in the sense that if you surrender to the experience, you can drive that experience through your inner emotions. That drives your vibration. Acceptance and surrender just opens the floodgates. If you do that right, you are on the way to becoming a better version of you. And it's the one thing that in my growth has been critical, and it's the one thing that I find is counterintuitive to the mind. That's why I find it so important to share this information. There's so many of you, beautiful people out there, who are struggling. And if you find yourself in a tough spot, try to accept it. Try every day. It's gonna take a little every day, but eventually you'll accept that experience. And then you'll accept yourself. Then you'll accept everything that comes your way. And that's when you start to surrender to life experience. And that's when you align with your true nature. And that's when magic starts to happen. You don't have to believe me. Try it. This is all about experience. I'm not here speaking on the internet to convince you of anything. Don't believe me. Create a hypothesis out of it. Could this be true? Let's put it to the test. It's all about that. Science and spirituality meet, people, and you can apply a scientific mindset to spirituality if you're so inclined and have some limitations around trusting and having faith. Try it out. Personal development and growth, spiritual growth, they're the same thing. And fundamentally, they're experiential. They're not things that you read about in a book. They're things that you do and be. So this is going to become a pretty long video, so I think I'll stop there. But hopefully I've made the point that this is all about accepting and surrendering to experience. And that is not a bad thing. It's not being weak. That is how you regain your strength and your power. You just don't know it because it's labeled, and your mind labels it, and you stamp it, and you move it away. Put it to the test. See what happens. Maybe, just maybe, you will be surprised. If you put it to the test for a day, I guarantee you, I don't think much will happen. Yeah, this kind of stuff, you have to be a bit perseverant. The good things in life don't come to you like that. You have to work for them. Hopefully it didn't sound like a preach. Thanks for watching so far. If you've made it this far, then I think you are committed. I think you are interested. And I think this will help you. Give it a go. Thanks for being here. Stay loving. Stay kind to everyone, and especially yourself. Shine bright, because you have a light. See you next time.